You don't get anything more regular than having to deal with a daily shipment, checking things against a list, open boxes, close boxes, put boxes away, find a shoe, put a shoe away, answer a question, close a question, You know, I'm trying to, feel myself again and not just be in this kind of routine that keeps on going and keeps on going. You don't need this. This doesn't need to be filmed. This is a really dope Eminem song. You know this shit? Of course. It's one of my faves. It's just one guy talking. But I want to know who they're dissing. Do you know who they're dissing in this? Because I think it's Will Smith.
Whoever. Will Smith, Britney Spears, Christina.
They came at the time of the Wild Wild West. I think of myself as a Dadaist. For me, that means that everyone has the potential to be an artist. I like to read comics anyway, and all the mutants have healing factors. For me, my creativity is my medicine man. It's my only healing factor. One thing that I really, really love about my job, and this is the oddest thing to really like about it, the sound of an edding going across a Nike box. Sometimes when I'm listening to it, I can hear soundtracks from movies that I watched the other day. In writing 149, for example, I can hear the that I heard in a song beforehand, or 246, you hear the and you just listen to that, and the more you write it 12 times on a box, and it becomes its own kind of melody. Seeking refuge in a deluge of restless activity, summing up my predicament accurately, when actually all I want is release, when really all I need's a little self-belief. Yeah. That's cool. I like that sample. I like that. Oh shit. What is that? I like that, man. That's got the whole desert flavour. Could be like some loneliness is the stress of my past. I keep it moving even though it be a blast of this nuclear reactor, which I'm acting in when I'm thinking to myself about packing it in. No, I'll be rather packing it with imp. When we be coming through, then we're making sure that fried shrimp is what you're eating on your best platter with your champagne. When we be coming, we're deriving the pain. Call me methane, in line, vein, brain, keep it all together, maintain. Yeah, man. Like 16 Oh snail, climb Mount Fuji, slowly, and that's the best way to describe myself. Unless you're looking for a physical description. I'm hot. I'm Irish, I'm charming, I got great looks and a small penis, but we know how to use it. And I got great alien skin and, feet that are just a little too unstable for my girth. I wrote that recently actually, because there's that old Sartre comment, hell is other people or something. And I wrote something recently that I go through the hell of others and still experience the heaven of having brothers. And I'm always seeking the balance between my own depression and my own optimism. I believe in God. I pray to him regularly, and regardless of his name, and I am a Catholic, therefore I have a certain mythology, but I still think Darwin's theory of evolution so fascinating. I really love the idea that, you know, the highest form of monkey, and I like the whole genetics. I'm not too impressed with survival of the fittest, not being the fittest and not being an alpha male. You know, I'm sure all beta and delta and epsilon males of most monkey tribes feel the same way that I do about not being the alpha male in their own monkey ways. Our generation is so broken apart, no unification, not even the war at the moment really unifies the generation. It's a kind of it's like it's a kind of gap filler during our television viewing. But when I look at my generation, I see anything but unity. In fact, as far as I can see, to even be on the look, to be searching for something, puts you instantly in exile. We already have it, which is, in my opinion, bollocks. We don't have it, and we should still be looking for it, whatever it is. I don't know myself, but I would say that the discovery of it is not the point. The discovery is the search itself, and we're not even on that search.
It's a cold, cold world, people. It's a cold, cold world. It's a cold, cold world. It's a cold, cold world. It's a cold, cold world for this warm-blooded mammal. It's a cold, cold world. It's a cold, cold world. It's a cold, cold world. It's a cold, cold world for this warm-blooded mammal. Sorry, critics, but it seems to stick clearly to a sound collision with your ear. Listen, simple creatures are here with suicidal cheer for who's not here. It's the clear style of a solo child, bringing style indentation from an impact scratch collaboration. For this music I got love and dedication. Let's drop another one on everyone. Sing carol song, chase smart, carry on till you start clarity. Stereotypical charity died with alacrity. We sped inside to another shy cry about ghost sound. Full on ghost sound, waving as we drown. Don't hesitate, satisfaction we create, singular crime. Hearing the irregular chime for sure. Sure slept on, crept on towards a strong connection. Noticing that I'm gonna be keeping myself together, cause you know we're rocking it off. When I'm coming, baby, then just rock it off soft. I'm overworked, I'm overstressed, misunderstood and undersexed. So I quit being complex with simple instead. And now I got poetry living in my head. I'm overworked, I'm overstressed, misunderstood and undersexed. So I quit being complex with simple instead. And now I got poetry. Eyes heavy lidded, I'm bidding to undo what they did. But it seems that they're set on dreams. Some matchstick beams between the seams. Hold the windows open, seem a scheme. Still breathing, not broken. Now I'm still hoping that holding onto this elven sword, reforged by superior nail to talk, is enough to slay speech, orc, hand walk, crossing an open plain. Watching ranges explain that I'll be detained within the cage of my body. Thinking to myself, it's enough for everybody to access it. If I stress it, then I'm very sorry. But when I'm coming, then you know you can't query me. It doesn't matter though, I hope you're loving the beats, cause when we keep it moving, then it's straight from the streets. And that's the way it goes, and don't deny, keep it all together even if you simply try. That's the way we do it to the end of our days. I hope you really like it, I was born to amaze. So come back again and drop it off. Look at me, infectious with my cough. It's enough stuff to rock to the end, hoping that I got new, better fucking friends. I'm overworked, I'm overstressed, misunderstood and undersexed. So I quit being complex and simple instead. And now I got poetry living in my head. I'm overworked, I'm overstressed, misunderstood and undersexed. So I quit being complex and simple instead. And now I got poetry. I'm overworked, I'm overstressed, misunderstood and and under sex, but I quit being complex and simple instead. Now I got poetry living in my head. I'm overworked, I'm overstressed, misunderstood and under sex, so I quit being complex and simple instead. Now I got poetry. Yes. Thank you so much. No, thank you, all of you at the back there too, all of you showing up for this. Most appreciated. You took the time out for me, I took the time out for you. That's what friends do. Yes! No, you the guys. No, you the man. You the man.
Hey!